I'm present at Indore Rajwada Chowk, and here every single Indian fan came here after Indian and Australia match. As for the record, Australia has always been dominant over India, but this time India has not broken its record of winning its every single match in this tournament. Now I will be talking to some fans. मदर डॉटर वो ऑल्सो प्रेजेंट है फ्रॉम इंदौर. आई एम टॉकिंग टू देम. मैम, बात करें इस बार के मैच की, तो कैसा ऐतिहासिक मैच लगा आपको इस बार?
बहुत मैम, बहुत अच्छा ऐतिहासिक, इतना बढ़िया, इतना पावरफुल मैच रहा. सारे अपने खिलाड़ी है जो मतलब केवल विराट कोहली ही नहीं, खेल भी है और सो भी हार्दिक पांड्या वगैरह सारे, मतलब पूरी टीम बेस्ट टीम है, मजबूत टीम होगी. और है ना, जरूरी नहीं था कि फाइनल जीतना था, पर सेमीफाइनल जीतना बहुत जरूरी था. और ऑस्ट्रेलिया को हराना काफी ज्यादा जरूरी था, क्योंकि वो एक समय ऐसा था कि उन्होंने अपनी ट्रॉफी जीतने के बाद पैरों में रखी थी, या उसी चीज में झटला निकाला गया.
So we have also a small junior cricket with us. कौन है आपका फेवरेट?
मेरा फेवरेट विराट कोहली है.
क्यों विराट कोहली आपका फेवरेट है? क्योंकि इस बार का इस मैच में परफॉर्मेंस कैसा रहा?
एक नंबर.
बात करें फाइनल्स की, तो फाइनल्स के लिए क्या उम्मीद है आपकी इंडिया को लेकर?
Obviously, इंडिया जीतेगी.
Yeah. Everyone here are having a hope for India winning this trophy and bringing the trophy back home. And everyone is very happy. As you can see in videos also right now, I'm present at Indore's Rajwada Chowk. Every single person have been gathered over here for 1 hour. Every single person was wishing for the win of India. And as soon as the results came out, the flags were there in the air. Also, the firecrackers were burning. Also, you can hear the voice. Still, people are burning firecrackers. They are enjoying the win, and they have gathered at a lot of number. People have been gathered here. Also, as you can see, people are celebrating the win for India.
Happy, joyful faces there as India has stormed into Champions Trophy 2025 finals, beating Australia. Moving on to other news, Delhi High Court has granted bail to British arms consultant Christian James Michael in the FIR registered by ED in connection with the Augusta Westland chopper scam. Now, Justice Swarna Kanta Sharma allowed Michael's bail application in the money laundering case. It was on the 18th of February that the Supreme Court had granted bail to Michael in the case registered by the CBI, which was related to the alleged scam. Justice Sharma granted bail to Michael in the money laundering case, considering the period of incarceration of about 6 years and 2 months undergone by him, and in view of the fact that he has been granted bail in the CBI case by Supreme Court on the ground that the investigation has not been completed, and in fact the trial has not even begun yet.
After noting that he has already spent a considerable time in jail and the trial has not even started, and Supreme Court, in fact, just a few days back has granted him bail relating to the same Augusta Westland chopper scam in the CBI case. So after noting that the Supreme Court has also granted bail, noting that there has been a delay in trial and he has already been in jail for many years, and now the trial will also take long to be concluded. Noting all these factors, the Delhi High Court today has granted Christian Michel this bail in Augusta Westland chopper scam. And now, since now he has got bail in both the cases, he can be out of the jail.
Moving on, Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar and RJD leader Tejasvi Yadav engaged in a heated exchange during Nitish Kumar's post-budget speech in the State Assembly on Tuesday. Nitish Kumar, in fact, claimed that he played a crucial role in shaping the political career of former Bihar Chief Minister Lalu Prasad Yadav, who is also Tejasvi's father. Leader of opposition Tejasvi Yadav took a dig at Nitish Kumar and said, and I quote, he has been making claims as if the world came to existence only after Nitish Kumar became the Chief Minister of Bihar.
तुम्हारे पिता को हम ही बनाए थे, वो जब आए थे उस समय नहीं था, इस फालतू छोड़ो. अरे थोड़ा जात वाला भी, अरे तुम्हारे जात वाले भी जो जात थे हमको कहते थे काहे के लिए आप कर रहे हैं, तो हमने तो उसी आदमी को बनवाया था. आई सब कुछ नहीं जानते हो. अब बाद में जब गड़बड़ कर रहे थे, जो आज पिछड़ा और अति पिछड़ा, आज नहीं, जो हम लोगों के नेता थे कर्पूरी जी वो किए थे, तो वो करना चाहते थे कि अब पिछड़ा अति पिछड़ा का बंद करके खाली पिछड़ा करेंगे। हमने कहा फालतू बात है।
सबका भाषण जो है एक जैसा ही पुराना घसीटा फसीटा था। पुराने कागजों में उलझे तुम्हारे दिन और रात, घड़ी देखकर भी भूल जाते हो हर मुलाकात। 20 सालों में आप लोगों ने बिहार के लिए क्या किया गया? बहुत लोग बड़ी बड़ी बातें करते हैं, पहले कुछ था, 2005 के पहले कुछ था, क्या था? कुछ था क्या?
Well, Supreme Court has slammed non-compliant states and union territories for not complying with its earlier directions to constitute expert committees for the identification of forest areas. Supreme Court has said that if the directions are not complied in letter and spirit, it will personally hold chief secretaries and administrators responsible for the lapses and will also consider taking appropriate steps. Moving on, Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah faces renewed trouble in the Muda scam case as the complainant Snehamayi Krishna moved High Court seeking a CBI probe. Now, this comes 3 weeks after the court dismissed Snehamayi Krishna's earlier plea, ruling that Lokayukta's investigation was not biased. The whistleblower, Snehamayi Krishna, has now filed a writ appeal in the High Court of Karnataka, challenging the single bench order that had refused to grant permission for CBI inquiry into Muda case. High Court had also turned down his appeal on the 7th of February for CBI inquiry, but had allowed Lokayukta probe.
Whistleblower Snehamayi Krishna has approached the High Court and his writ appeal has been admitted. But when it is coming up for hearing, it is not clear. But this will definitely be is going to be a big problem, a challenge for the Chief Minister Siddaramaiah. The Karnataka High Court previously had turned down his appeal, Snehamayi Krishna's appeal for a CBI inquiry, but now again he has filed a writ appeal for the division bench. Previously, a single bench has turned down his appeal, so now he has approached the division bench. So now we have to see once it comes up for hearing that what course of action the Karnataka High Court takes up. But at the moment, the charge sheet has been filed and it is being scrutinized in the People's Representative Court here in Bengaluru. So we have to wait and see when it comes up for hearing.
Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has urged all political parties to participate in the all-party meeting convened by the DMK government on the 5th of March to discuss the issue of delimitation. Chief Minister Stalin has warned that if delimitation is carried out solely based on population, Tamil Nadu could lose up to 8 Lok Sabha seats. But the BJP has said that DMK is trying to spread imaginary fears. In fact, Home Minister Amit Shah has said that southern states will not lose a single seat after delimitation. Remember, the constitution mandates delimitation after every census, but the number of seats in the parliament and the share of each state have remained static since 1976. This is largely due to opposition from southern states. But southern states continue to be worried, and tomorrow's all-party meeting is going to be held in which several parties are expected to take part, but BJP has decided to boycott this meeting. Let's listen into some political reactions.
நம்முடைய தமிழ்நாட்டினுடைய உரிமை இன்றைக்கு 39 எம்பிக்கள் இருந்து கொண்டிருக்கிறார் சொன்னால் அவர்களை வைத்துக்கொண்டே போராடி கொண்டிருக்கிறோம் என்று சொன்னால் அதையும் மீறி இன்றைக்கு இன்னும் சில நாடாளுமன்ற உறுப்பினர் இருந்தால்தான் நாம் எண்ணக்கூடிய எண்ணங்கள் எல்லாம் நிச்சயமாக நிறைவேற்றப்பட முடியும். ஆக அதையெல்லாம் நீங்கள் சிந்தித்து பார்த்து நான் மீண்டும் இந்த திருமண விழாவின் மூலமாக எல்லா கட்சி தலைவர்களுக்கு நான் கேட்டுக்கொள்ள விரும்புவது, வர முடியாதவர்களும் தயவு கூர்ந்து வர வேண்டும் வர வேண்டும் வர வேண்டும் என்று இந்த கூட்டத்தின் வாயிலாக நான் அழைப்பு விடுக்கிறேன்.
Tamil Nadu CM has called for an all-party meeting. Now this is first time a funniest all-party meeting because nobody knows what is the agenda. Even when you go to a marriage, you will know the person who's getting married. But in this case, CM has imaginarily called for an all-party meeting. It only shows his fear. He is not discussing any issue that is affecting a common man. He wants to talk about arbitrary issues. No central government representative has spoken about delimitation. In fact, Amit Shah ji has clearly spoken it is pro rata basis. And our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji has said it is not based on population, not on the Congress model. When everything is spoken, they assume that it is based on population. Who said 848 seats? CM assumes 848 seats. Who said Tamil Nadu is losing 12? With this imaginary fears, is calling for an all-party meeting without an agenda. Why should we waste our time by attending that meeting when you have already clarified? When the Honorable Home Minister has clarified. So Tamil Nadu CM has to rise above this petty political.
For the party to decide. Let's see. I haven't seen any formal request, or I'm not aware of it probably. But that's something that the KPCC president and the AICC will take a call on that.
An IPS officer's daughter has been arrested. Rania Rao has been arrested by DRI officials. She has been arrested in Bengaluru airport. Rania Rao and her husband were carrying 14.8 kg gold. Rania Rao is also a Kannada actor, a Karnataka cadre senior IPS officer serving. This is his daughter, Rania Rao, who has been arrested by the DRI now. She was arrested along with her husband on Monday late evening at Bengaluru International Airport, and they were allegedly carrying 14.8 kg gold. They had landed from Delhi airport, and she was reportedly arrested multiple times for gold smuggling. She's also a Kannada film actor, and she, along with her husband, has been sent to judicial custody till the 18th of March. Her father is a senior-most IPS officer in Karnataka. Moving on, Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri is all set to visit Moscow. Misri's trip comes in the midst of shifting geopolitical sands. Remember, US has already held aid to Ukraine. The world is witnessing a shift in US, Ukraine, Russia dynamics. Vikram Misri going to Moscow on Friday is what we understand. And on agenda could be talks on energy and also trade.
See, we know that how US has been acting in between Russia and Ukraine conflict, that earlier during the Biden administration it appeared that US was fully backing Mr. Zelenskyy in Ukraine, but in this administration of Mr. Trump, he seems to be criticizing Ukraine more than backing Russia on its the war instance. And amid all this, we know that how Mr. Trump has been also looking at Russia to lower some sanctions, to reduce some sanctions. Reports also suggest that US new administration of Mr. Trump is even banking on Russia to negotiate with Iran on the nuclear deal. And amid all this, India's foreign secretary landing in Russia certainly holds key, because Russia also treats India as one of the closest partner at a time when Russia was being isolated diplomatically by entire West. And in this, amid all this, Mr. Misri being there in Moscow, certainly the entire Ukraine-Russia issue will be discussed, but also that how these three superpowers, India, United States and Russia, can also realign themselves amid Mr. Trump's administration, who has shown a greater interest in first maintaining good ties with Russia and also having a deeper influence in the Indo-Pacific region by sidelining China as well. Because you see, today he has also announced additional tariffs on China. So it seems that India is looking for a realignment in the sense that being the voice of the global South, it is also deepening its relations with both Russia and US, when it appears that Russia and US in some time will get more closer under the leadership of Mr. Trump and Putin.
Moving on, Ukrainian President Zelenskyy is reaffirming his country's commitment to peace. In a statement shared on X, Zelenskyy has called last week's tense Oval Office meeting regrettable, but he has also emphasized that Ukraine hopes for constructive cooperation and communication with the United States of America moving forward. He has also expressed deep gratitude for American support, saying Ukraine values everything the US has done to help defend the country's independence. Zelenskyy's remarks come even as US President Donald Trump moves to suspend military aid to Ukraine. Moving on, US President Donald Trump has triggered an all-out trade war with Canada, Mexico, China, and the countries are not taking it quietly. As Trump's Tuesday tariffs took effect, Canada, Mexico, and China have also retaliated with tariffs. After US doubled its tariffs on China, Beijing has swiftly retaliated, announcing 10% to 15% hikes to import levies covering a range of American agricultural and food products and sanctioning 25 US firms. While Canada has announced a staggering $107 billion in retaliatory tariffs on US goods. Mexico will also be doing the same on Sunday, is what we learned.
We should be working together to ensure even greater prosperity for North Americans in a very uncertain and challenging world. Now, it's not in my habit to agree with the Wall Street Journal, but Donald, they point out that even though you're a very smart guy, this is a very dumb thing to do. We two friends fighting is exactly what our opponents around the world want to see.
Meanwhile, attackers launched 2 suicide bombings to breach a wall at a military base in northwestern Pakistan, while others stormed the compound and were repelled in violence that killed at least 9 people, injuring around 25 people. A group affiliated with Pakistani Taliban militant group claimed responsibility for the attack in Banu district, which is in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province, and said dozens of Pakistani security forces have been killed. Now, the military did not immediately confirm any casualties, but Banu District Hospital has said at least 9 people are dead. Moving on, the upcoming electronic city in Assam's Jagi Road, which will host India's first semiconductor plant, will be named after industrialist Ratan Tata. This announcement was made by Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma. The decision was taken in a cabinet meeting, and it is to honor Mr. Tata, who died on October 9, 2024. The Chief Minister said that, and he also said that Mr. Tata's decision to set up the semiconductor plant has been a game changer for the state and for the industry.
If Tata would not have taken this bold decision to set up a semiconductor OSAT facility in Assam, probably this would not have been, we would not have seen so much response from the industrialists of the other industrialists of the country. So, as a grateful state, we have decided to name our electronic city in Jagi Road as Ratan Tata Electronic City, Jagi Road.
It's time for a short break. More news and updates on the other side.